Welcome everyone. Today I won't teach these technologies like a textbook. Instead, imagine you're a Windows system administrator working in a company with around 2,000 employees. It's 9 a.m. Employees are logging into their laptops. Some work from the office. Some work remotely. Some are connecting through VPN. Others are accessing cloud applications. Everything appears simple to users. But behind the scenes, dozens of technologies are working together. If just one of them fails, hundreds of employees cannot work. Throughout this presentation, we'll follow a real-world story and understand where each technology fits into a system administrator's daily responsibilities. By the end, you'll know how modern IT infrastructure actually works. Imagine Sarah joins your company today. HR creates her employee record. But how does she actually log into her laptop? How does Windows know who she is? How does she automatically receive access to finance folders instead of HR folders? This is where Active Directory comes in. Think of Active Directory as the digital employee directory of the organization. Every employee, every computer, every printer, every server is stored inside Active Directory. When Sarah enters her username and password, Active Directory verifies her identity. If authentication succeeds, she logs in. If not, access is denied. Administrators also use organizational units, groups, and group policies to automate configurations across thousands of computers. Instead of configuring every PC manually, one policy updates them all. This saves hundreds of hours. Now imagine Sarah is working from home. She doesn't connect directly to the office network. Instead, she opens Microsoft Teams. Oh look, Endpoint. Everything works instantly. Why? Because authentication is now happening in Microsoft Entra ID. Previously known as Azure Active Directory, Entra ID stores cloud identities. Instead of depending entirely on office servers, users authenticate securely through Microsoft's cloud. Companies also enable multi-factor authentication. Even if someone steals Sarah's password, they still cannot access company resources without the second authentication factor. This greatly improves security. Imagine the company network as your home. Would you leave the front door open? Probably not. A firewall acts as the security guard. Every incoming connection is inspected. Only approved traffic enters. Everything else is blocked. Administrators create firewall policies based on business needs. Only necessary ports remain open. Everything else stays closed. This greatly reduces cyber attacks. Many organizations specifically use Sophos Firewall. Unlike basic firewalls, Sophos also performs deep packet inspection. It identifies malware, blocks phishing websites, filters internet traffic, and protects employees while browsing. Administrators continuously monitor firewall logs. When suspicious traffic appears, they investigate immediately before it becomes an incident. Today's attacks rarely begin with servers. They begin with laptops. Employees accidentally download malicious files, click phishing emails, or connect infected USB drives. Endpoint security detects suspicious behavior. If ransomware starts encrypting files, the software isolates that laptop before it spreads across the organization. This saves entire companies. Remote work has become normal. Employees need secure access from anywhere. VPN creates an encrypted tunnel between the user's computer and the office network. Even while working from home, employees securely access file servers, applications, and internal systems. Administrators configure VPN users, authentication, and troubleshoot connection issues daily. Imagine deleting the CEO's presentation or losing the finance database. Without backups, that data is gone forever. Companies perform daily, weekly, and monthly backups, but backup alone isn't enough. Administrators regularly test restoration, because an untested backup cannot be trusted. Every IT request begins as a ticket. Password reset, printer issue, VPN problem, application outage. Administrators prioritize tickets based on business impact. Critical incidents receive immediate attention. Every action gets documented, helping future troubleshooting and audits. Companies manage thousands of laptops, monitors, servers, and software licenses. Administrators track who owns each asset, when it was purchased, its warranty, and when it should be replaced. Proper asset management reduces costs and improves compliance. Now imagine Sarah receives a brand new laptop. She turns it on, signs in. Within minutes, applications install automatically. Security policies apply. BitLocker enables. Antivirus starts. Office applications install. This entire process happens automatically through Microsoft Intune. Administrators no longer configure laptops manually. Everything happens remotely from the cloud. Congratulations! You've now seen how all these technologies connect together inside a real organization. A system administrator isn't someone who only resets passwords. They're responsible for identity management, security, servers, networking, device management, backup, cloud services, and business continuity. If you're preparing for Windows Administrator, Cloud Support, Infrastructure Engineer, or L2/L3 interviews, mastering these technologies will make you stand out. Remember one thing. Companies don't hire people who memorize commands. They hire engineers who understand how all these technologies work together to keep the business running. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.